This is One Sentence News, a daily podcast featuring 3 news stories with a sentence-long summary and 1 sentence of context apiece. I'm Colin Wright. It's Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021. Let's talk about the news. From the Wall Street Journal, Biden to nominate Jerome Powell for second term as Federal Reserve Chairman. Markets were steady following word from the Biden administration that the president would nominate incumbent Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell for another term. Progressive members of Congress wanted Biden to choose someone more left-leaning for the position after Powell's mixed performance seeing the country's economy through the pandemic and all the criticism he's received lately for holding steady on interest rates, even as inflation numbers have ticked upward. But this move is likely to be perceived as more balanced and bipartisan than swapping him out, as Powell is a conservative, which aligns with Biden's stated goal of keeping things stable and not rocking the boat during a period of uncertain economic and societal weather. From the Associated Press, French Prime Minister positive for COVID as cases rise. French Prime Minister Jean Castex has tested positive for COVID-19 after returning from a meeting in Brussels, during a period in which both France and Europe more broadly are seeing alarming infection rates and hospitalization trends. The Prime Minister has said he will isolate, and that one of his daughters has also tested positive, and 5 other European prime ministers who met with him in Brussels are quarantining until they can be certain they're not infected. 75% of France's population is vaccinated, but numbers there, like in neighboring Germany, are climbing swiftly, especially amongst the unvaccinated. Though unlike in Germany, France hasn't yet reached their previous infection and hospitalization peaks. And from Axios, multiple fatalities after SUV plows into Christmas parade in Wisconsin. A 39-year-old man named Darrell Brooks has been identified by law enforcement officials as the driver of an SUV that drove through the middle of a street parade on Sunday, killing at least 5 people and injuring at least 48 others. Brooks was reportedly fleeing a domestic violence incident in which he was involved, though he wasn't being chased by anyone, as far as we know at this time. And most of the people he killed were older, some of them members of a group of dancing grandmothers, but many of the wounded were children who were also participating in the event. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.